final contestant for your love in the mobile app showdown. Judge Judy, will you please do the introduction?
I think you're having a little bit too much fun with that, David. So the one thing that we can all count on is that the weather will always be unpredictable. WeatherBug goes a step further than most other weather apps, as it integrates with several popular smart thermostats to give personalized cost estimates based on actual live data from your home. But that's not all it does. Here to tell why WeatherBug may be the most informative weather app available is Scott Link.
Thank you. Let's roll, there's an introductory video that I think we'll take a look at first.
Weather drives about half of home energy use. You're running the AC when it's hot, or cranking the heat when it's cold. WeatherBug Home informs you on how the weather impacts your home and provides insights to the true cost of heating and cooling. Our simulated thermostat shows you what a few degrees means to your wallet, energy use, and carbon footprint. The Monitor section calculates energy costs for an average home in your area, given the weather with the simulated thermostat. Just tap the up or down buttons and watch the numbers change. Want to customize these estimates? You can customize your home settings in the Manage section. And best of all, connect your Wi-Fi thermostat or utility account to get estimates based on your actual energy use. Just tap Connect to get started. Thank you for visiting WeatherBug Home. Stay comfortable, save money, be happy.
All right. Actually, for this crowd, I'd like to ask one thing. How many people have a connected thermostat? It's probably an unusual crowd. Okay, it's actually pretty high. It's definitely higher than the average person in the country. What I want to show you is a specific feature of the best weather app out there, WeatherBug. We've added this solution called WeatherBug Home that actually allows you to integrate your thermostat right into the product. It turns out those connected thermostats, why this is a big deal, is half of the energy in your home that you consume in your home is influenced by the weather. And so what we've done is combine that the data from the thermostat plus the weather data to actually give you a lot of insights and be able allow you to make more intelligent decisions about how you set your thermostat. So first of all, the integration's quite simple for the user to access. You simply slide down. You can see that the current temperature in your home. So if you're traveling, like as we all are, you can still monitor the situation in your home. You also can see that the expected cost for today's energy, and you can see that this home in Maryland be about $1.64. Actually, even folks that don't have a connected thermostat actually can get some of the features that I'll show you here through a simulated thermostat. And you can see that the cost, because of the milder climate here in Las Vegas, it actually is even a lower cost a day for you. All right, so we'll click in and take a look so we can drill into the information here. Now, one thing you can see, right now, I think people, they set their thermostat, they try to make their own judgments about what's too cold, too hot, but they really don't have much information around, hey, what if I were to raise that a little bit or lower that a little bit? Would I save a lot of money? Is it worth it for me to put on a sweater, in the winter, or just be comfortable? So what we've built is this model that actually allows you to go try different temperatures, and you can actually see immediately the cost savings that you'd have. So if I were to lower the thermostat, I could save some money, obviously, and if I decided to live at a little more manageable level, you can see the cost that's going to cost me. It's going to cost me about $400 a year. Now, all that data is based on, you can configure that, so it really is your energy cost in your area, what you're paying, the type of cooling system that you have, the characteristics of your house are all included in the calculations. And beyond that, we actually also, because of this data, and our knowledge about not just temperature, but wind and all the situations that you have, because of the large network we actually have 5 times as many professional grade weather stations as the National Weather Service. So with that information, we can actually give you a lot of data that can influence how you, the improvements that you might make on your home. So here you can see how you're doing versus your neighbors. You can see how they, the next month, get ready for a little bit higher bills. And if I scroll down a little bit to this previous month here, this next page, you can actually see whether your windows are drafty, right? We know if your house loses energy faster than the other ones in your neighborhood on a windy day, well, that's a sign that your windows are particularly bad. We can also see if when the sun's out, when the sun's particularly bright, if that's making your house heat up disproportionately. But there's improvements that you can make. So we really have built out kind of a whole thermodynamic model of the house based on what we see as the correlation between what's going on with the weather and what's going on with your thermostat. So I hope you all go out and get WeatherBug. We're all on obviously all the platforms with the watches and everything, and a brand new website that is terrific as well. So thank you. Hey, how's it going?
About 2 years ago, I read about a study that some college researchers did where they replaced people's thermostats that just show the temperature they've set it to with a dollar amount.
Like, yeah.
And are you familiar with this study?
Actually, I'm not. But,
okay, well, so as you can imagine, the effect was profound. People set their temperature far more economically, and it's really kind of cool to see it coming to a form that everybody
We
can
had the
use.
same kind of thing. First, we were showing the change in kilowatts or things like that, and you know what really matters to people is their wallet. So,
yeah, they won't understand that,
exactly.
frankly. Anyway,
Cool.
thank you, Scott. Nice
Thank
job.
you.